Another update on the Javron Super Cub build I'm doing here at AirTech Coatings. Got the windshield pretty well finished. Got a trim here that's fiberglass that's molded down. Got a really good fit that you want, keep your air and stuff to a minimum. Post I wanted to do tonight, more on weight savings. I built my own out of sinkenite and painted it headliner, but a lot of times this can kind of tie in with some of the fabric tip Fridays. When you're putting in a metal headliner, those little notches that are cut out to go around the window, it's got kind of a square frame, those little notches, sometimes you can see through the glass. And one little trick that I've done, and I know several people do it, is go ahead and fit your glass in where it's going to go, and then put some marks around where that line is and skip in, mask it off, scuff it, the glass where it'll take adhesion, and get some flat black and paint the inside. It kind of gives a little trim, kind of like the newer cars nowadays. You know, the reason I got that black trim around the windshield is for fast putting the car together, and the design, not having to hide that little place around the windshield. And once it's in, most of this black part goes up in, except maybe just a 1/4 inch of it or so. But when it's put together, it gives it that little black on the back side of the glass, and it's painted on the back side. You don't see none of the scuffing marks. It kind of goes away, and the outside's shiny. But the flat black against the shiny side has a good look, kind of a matte finish, and it just trims that out. This is all fabric tucked in. It finished real well, but you know, when you put the glass in, you can kind of see through the glass down into the groove. And by painting that little edge, it just gives a little bit of a blackout. Also, if you're doing experimentals, a lot of new guys just have a habit of going and getting Lexan or whatever, and they'll grab 1/8 inch. It will work, but I did all the weight figures on this with a skylight, the two sides, and the square footage is in the back glass. And the difference in 0.125 or 1/8 inch, or going to the standard, what we normally use is the 0.1, is 43.6 ounces difference on the skylight, the two side glasses, and that. So that's a 2.7 pound saving. If you use 1/8 inch, it is going to be very, very tight, but the 1/8 inch doesn't rattle too bad if you get a real good fit. I hear of some 1/16 inch, and that gets just a little bit thin for me when you've got high horsepower. But that's, in a way, that's basically a 2.5 pound savings if I would have went with 1/8 inch, but I normally don't. But that's just another way you can save a little weight. Just beware running that 1/8 inch, how much it can add up. Thank you.